Hi, my name's Rick Fenwick. I'm a consultant with Fenwick Kohler Associates, and today I'd like to talk about the topic of mindfulness. Mindfulness has been a popular topic. Matter of fact, it was featured in Time magazine earlier this year in February. Most of the focus has been on stress reduction and meditation, like mindful meditation, but mindfulness can also be used to improve your work as well as your leadership, and the challenge is to integrate mindfulness into your daily routine. Now there's three mechanisms to mindfulness that I want to talk about today. And these three mechanisms are intention, attention, and attitude. Wayne Dwyer recently said, when you change the way you look at things differently. And I really believe that's true, that mindfulness can help you change the way you look at things, and subsequently it will help you see things differently. Now, when I talk about intention, Stephen Covey said first things first, and that was in reference to intention. But intention is really, what is your aim or your purpose? What do you plan to achieve? And it needs to be clear. You need to know what you're focused on. And following intention is attention. Now once your intention is clear, you know what it is you want to achieve, you have to pay attention. Now when we say pay attention, there are different types of attention. For example, there's what we call focused attention, where you hone in and things going on in the periphery are really out of your awareness. And then there's scanning attention. Scanning attention is when you're taking everything in. So perhaps you might miss details because you're not focused here, but you're scanning. And then there's what we call mindlessness. And mindlessness is when you're pretty much operating on automatic behavior. Now, a common example of that is sometimes when you've been out somewhere and you have a lot on your mind, and you drive your car home, and when you pull into the driveway, suddenly you realize that you really don't have an awareness of the route that you took to get home. In other words, you were driving on automatic behavior. So you are not being mindful in the process. So we want to avoid being mindlessness. There's also this whole notion of multitasking, and research is showing that people simply do not multitask well, that the brain's not designed to do that. You can't really do two things at once. You have to pay attention to one or the other, and one suffers while you're doing the other. That's why there's so much attention to not texting while driving, because people don't multitask well. I even think that a lot of people who claim they can do this fairly well, really what they're doing is task switching. They're focusing their attention on one thing, and then they'll stop that and they'll focus their attention on another thing. So what they've become good at doing is task switching. So if you think about this, we have intention, what is it I plan to achieve, and then attention, what type of attention do I need to be successful in achieving that. And the third one is attitude. And the attitude describes the quality of attention we bring to this situation. So the attitude is what people experience in the interaction. It's the quality of the experience in the interaction. So as you focus on intention, attention, and attitude, and begin to learn how to integrate it into your everyday routine, suddenly you discover that your routine is becoming more effective. Your performance is increasing. And if you're a leader, same thing. It increases the effectiveness of your leadership. Now, one of the reasons why I think this is important today is that after about 3 decades of outsourcing and merging and downsizing and job enlargement, many people, many workers today find they're in a situation where there's more to do than what they have time to accomplish in their normal work week. So this means at the end of every week there's always going to be something that doesn't get done. And so as a result, they really need to be mindful about their intention, their attention, and their attitude. Number one, it increases their effectiveness and their efficiency, so they're going to get more done. But it also means that they're making good decisions about what it is they're spending their time on. So that's important to be aware of intention. So this is the beginning of some talks about mindfulness and an introduction to how this can be applied to your everyday routine. Thank you.